Hey, welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm revisiting my clodbuster build. I did some months back, and I had to take a break because a lot of other stuff going on. Still running my Spectrum radio, that new one. I like it a lot. Anyways, I got a little update and some little, maybe not like a tip, but you know, just something I noticed when I was building, getting ready to put my motors in. So my update today is going to show you what I'm doing with these links and motors and ESCs that I'm going to run in here. So we ran these 800s years ago, and they've only been run a couple dozen times. So I'm going to run these 800s in the clod, the 800Zs, and these are good ESCs. They're very responsive, and I didn't want to have to go out and buy two more for the heck of it, you know. So I'm going with those black box 800Zs, and then I picked up a couple of 13.5 just stock censored hobbywing motors, and they're pretty decent motors. I mean, they're only like 79 bucks, but they're nice looking motors, you know. They're entry level 13.5 censored motors. Mostly I run the Sonic motors, like the older ones, and I was gonna do that, but I'm actually using 13.5 in my 4-wheel drive and another one in this B44 that I have back here, this one. So I decided to just get new motors for the clod, and I wanted to go something at least 13.5 because I'm only going to run 2S on this clod. I'm not going to go ballistic with 3S's and stuff. So that's the update I'm doing on the clod. That's the electronics I'm going with, and I got some white 12 gauge silicone wire. I'm going to run that on the build. I'm going to use all that. I don't know if you guys noticed, I made these body mounts here because the ones that I got with it didn't work with the current holes in the body that I'm using. So that body works perfectly on that one. This is also a ukmonster Razor chassis, or Razor 2.01 or something like that. And this is obviously, you know, the Race 2.0. So I cut my own body panel or mounts because the ones that came with it didn't fit. They weren't wide enough to use my holes, and I didn't want to recut those holes because I really wanted to build up that body. So the other thing I ran into when I was kind of getting this setup going is one thing I ran into is these links, these upper links, and on both sides, the link on the gear side hits the gearbox when it goes all the way down. I know there's other ways to fix it, but I didn't want that to touch while it's all the way down on the table. You know what I mean? So it's touching here. So I had an idea: just get bent links, because I don't want to keep jamming on the gearbox like that. So I went with these angled links. Let me just pull this down here. So now you see they won't hit, and you really can't add a spacer up here to raise them, and I didn't want to raise it here. I wanted to leave it. I wanted to kind of keep it as much as a stock as I could, and you can see that one touches on the top of the gearbox. See, so if it bottoms out, it's gonna pop that gearbox, and I don't want to do that. So, and I like the way it's set up. Once I finalize, this is going to be carbon fiber, this piece here. I just did a G10 because I have a lot of the G10, so I usually prototype that stuff. But yeah, so I'm using the bent links. This one doesn't matter because it doesn't really touch anything. But you can see there's a gap there, about a 1/2 inch gap now. So it's perfect. These were the perfect size. The ones I went with, I kind of randomly got these guys. There's an Amazon link. I'll put it in the description. But it's this brand off Amazon. And this is the part number. So I'll put the link in the description. And it came with four the smaller links, which was perfect. And honestly, I didn't know what size I was going to get. And these are steel, by the way. These are stainless. These aren't aluminum. And I got 4 longer ones. So, but I'm not going to use the longer ones. I'm just going to use the other two for the back. So, but that's my update on the clod. I know I got a couple questions in the past, asked me where I'm at on it, and that's where I'm at. I'm putting these new links on. I'm going to install the motors, the ESCs, and then just take my time. Then I got to select the battery that I'm going to run on it. But I'm still pretty excited about this build. This is still one of my favorites. So, but I just wanted to give you guys an update for the people that have asked me where the update is on this thing. So, but thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, hit that notification, and you know, I'll get some new videos up there. Haven't been doing much lately. So, all right, thanks for watching, guys. Figure I just slipped this quick video in after I installed the links. So now I got all of them in, and I can bottom out without hitting either side. I could drop it from like 4 feet. It's not even with no, you know, with nothing in it right now. It's not even, you know, dropping that low. But my ultimate quad build. I'm liking this one. I'm gonna do something different with this one though soon. So, and that one's all brand new though, so I haven't really run. That one hasn't been run. But yeah, I really like this chassis, guys. ukmonster Race 2.0. He did a good job, man. Great machine work. This is just, I think it's great value for what's involved in making this thing. So I may want to make my own aluminum mounts here. Add some more silver on here. So, all right. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, hit that notification.